Hello guys, welcome back to ArxangelRC. Today I have yet another endurance run with the Ranger G2 for you, but this time with the 4S 3000 mAh lithium-ion battery that I also use for my Nano Talon. The only thing I replaced on the G2 was the stock ESC, and its place I installed a 20 amp copter ESC that does not have a low voltage cutoff, which is quite useful when dealing with lithium-ion batteries. As before, I added an additional cable for a separate BEC to power the servos and the receiver, just as a redundancy. So with the battery all charged up and tucked in the plane, it was time to balance it again, and I think I got it right where I like it, usually about neutral, perhaps with a slight tail heavy tendency. Except for the ESC, the motor and prop are still stock, so this time takeoff required no more than 50% throttle, and it was well on its way. Throughout the whole flight my throttle was below 50%, while still the plane was able to gain altitude and had what seemed like a good speed. I did have to adjust the throttle a few times, but that is to be expected given that the voltage drop from full to empty on a lithium-ion battery is larger than on a lithium polymer one, so you need to adjust for that more often as the voltage goes down. At the start of the flight the day was absolutely perfect, good temperature, no wind to speak of, very good conditions for an endurance run, but after the plane had spent 40 minutes in the air, some clouds suddenly appeared and it started drizzling, which was quite definitely not in the weather forecast for the day. I did not land but hoped the cloud would go away, or at least hold off on the downpour until the battery beeper had sounded, but sadly no such luck. Good news is it didn't start pouring down until after I had gone 5 minutes past the previous endurance run with the 3S 2200 mAh battery, which was 45 minutes if I remember correctly, so now I landed at the 50th minute of the flight with still some capacity left in the pack. My timer on the Taranis is set to 20 minutes, but when that runs out it starts counting negative, and that was another 30 minutes or so about 50 minutes in total. In addition, the battery was still at around 3.4 volts per cell, and charging it back it was able to accept 2.4 amp hours, so there is still enough in it to make it to the hour. Quite impressive on this stock motor and prop. I wonder how that could change if I replace the motor and also perhaps the prop with something a bit more efficient. If I will be running 4S, I certainly don't need such high kV ratings as the stock motor, so could very well make it over an hour at some point. Next test will be to actually do a full endurance run with this battery just for the sake of it, and then I will think about a replacement motor and perhaps to put in the mini APM from my decommissioned mini Ranger, an FrSky R series receiver, and perhaps even a mini brushless gimbal, and it just might turn out to be a pretty darn good medium range FPV platform after all. Now, all relevant links for the stuff I've used are in the video description below, and using any of them to buy anything from those websites would help support this channel, would allow me to keep doing this, and you will have my eternal gratitude. In the meantime, if you have found this video informative and interesting, please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Consider following me on Facebook for more regular updates, and also consider supporting me on Patreon. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will try to answer to the best of my knowledge. I wish you happy and safe flying, and until next time.